Hi guys, Anson Garcia here with Tier 2 Engineering, and I'm going to show you something today, and I'd like to preface this with this is not supported in UCCaaS. What I'm going to show you today is kind of maybe salting the oats or possibilities with UCCaaS and things like that. So this is the first time I've tested this, and just want to make sure that everybody knows that not saying it couldn't work or in the custom process, but I would certainly do a trial before this. All right, so I'd like to say that before we get started. This is a 2901 Cisco router. It's an ISR G2 router, so this is the new models. I'm going to show you on the back there you have some PoE switch ports. They're a little bit different. They're HWICs now than the old PoE switch ports on the Generation 1 routers. Look at this guy right here. Now, you might have thought to yourself that that's an 802.11 ABGN radio, but it's not. I'm going to give you a closer look here. Let's see if I can focus this. And there we go, right there. If you see that right there, that's HWIC 4G LTE-V. All right, -V for Verizon. So this is a Verizon HWIC LTE 4G radio. So all I did here, now the radio was a little tough to get going. There's a lot of weird configurations, a little bit different. If you're familiar with iOS, you can probably get your way through it. It wasn't too difficult. And then what I did is I just have I got a Droid. You see my Droid Bionic over here, a 4G Droid Bionic that's over here sitting off. And all I did, you can see my SIM card is not in there. That SIM card is inside there. Now, I can't pull it out because it's on right now, and I want to demonstrate something. So this is my lab that I usually give you guys demos from, so you're familiar if you've ever seen my videos and things like that. I don't usually show everything, but I wanted just to pan around here and show you that this is the UCCaaS simulation lab here in Houston, Texas, and this is where we give this, my prior videos. This is where you see, I'll come over here and you'll see that there's Abraham Lincoln. You're familiar with that name if you watched any of my stuff. Jack Sparrow, of course, and Elizabeth Swan, and some Bill Turner, other things we got going on there. And then there's my phone I do a lot of demos with too. Well, backing up over here, I'm going to show you that this phone right here, this is George Washington's phone. You see it's registered. Now I'm going to show you where this is going. This phone is just plugged into my PoE switch here. Alright, now just to make sure that you know that there's no trickery here, this particular line right here is just going to this little test PC I have over here aside. I got a couple PCs over here, and you can see that it goes there. So no trickery. There's nothing connected to my network at all here. So what's happening here is this router is going over the internet through LTE and going to the local cell station, which is about a mile away from me here, so I don't get super good LTE signal here. I think I got like 2 bars on my little Bionic there, and then I just got VPN set up. Easy VPN is going to an ASA that I got over there in Iraq. All right, so that's how this thing is getting to my infrastructure, and that's how this is registering. Now, what I wanted to, I was quite surprised, even when I'm doing data or doing YouTube videos, and what I was testing I was downloading some YouTube videos over here, and then I had this phone connected. Again, it's only connected, it's not connected here at all. It's connected over that LTE radio to the local tower, and then going over the internet, and then coming into my wired provider over VPN. So, just real quickly, let's do a call here. I'm going to answer this over here, and you can see that there is audio and video. I have the audio turned down a little bit so I don't get much feedback, but you just see part of my lab over there in the background. But what's really nice about this, I could be doing a lot of video like on YouTube and data at the same time. Now I don't have QoS configured on this thing, but I couldn't make it fail, but I'm sure that I could if I really brought a few things up. I need QoS, but just straight out of the box and straight configured, You know, I can do this on the, you can see my hand over here on the other video. I want to do that, so that causes a lot of bandwidth. Bandwidth goes up with video when there's a lot of movement and things like that. But you can see that there's no pixelation or anything like that. I'll come over here and you can kind of see me in the background over there, and I'm waving my hand. And so again, no pixelation either way. So I just wanted to show you that both ways. All right, and now the delay also, I'm waving my hand here, and you, of course, you can't see how fast I'm waving my hand, but it's pretty real time. I mean, I'm waving my hand and it's barely, you know, a few inches behind my hand. So the delay as far as video is pretty well too. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. I was quite excited that we got that working, and it works good, and plenty of bandwidth and things like that. So just wanted to show you that, give you some possibilities out there, have you guys thinking about this stuff, that it is possible to do something like this. And then as soon as I have all the QoS configuration and things like that, I'll make sure and do some data testing and push some good data through there, so we can see QoS mechanisms kick in and see how the audio video still works. So anyway, again, 2900 HWIC LTE Verizon to 4G across the internet to ASA VPN and into the UCCaaS lab here. Thanks for watching.